If you're a person who wants to be famous, even if you're afraid to admit it because you're afraid of what people will think about you, something that you should know is that your circle is going to get a lot smaller before it gets a lot bigger. What I mean by that is that in order to become famous, you have to go on this journey to learn how to feel safe being seen by massive amounts of people. That's literally how you set the foundation to hold space to be loved by massive amounts of people and to not become one of those people who like sabotages their success or turns to like drugs and alcohol or get so overwhelmed that they end up just like moving to the middle of nowhere and getting a random job. So to build that foundation and to become famous, you have to step into the identity of being a celebrity. And you do that by becoming the most authentic version of yourself. And that really is ultimately a massive healing journey. And this journey is going to make you set boundaries, cut ties with toxic relationships. Maybe you have to let go of a mediocre agent in order to get an amazing agent. Or maybe this happens in your personal life as well. But time and time again with my clients, I have seen that it ultimately, in order to create more levels of fame, you kind of have to like create a crop fire in your life and only allow in the people who genuinely love you. Not the people who just admire you, not the people who just respect you, the people who genuinely love you. And I'll be honest, most people in our day-to-day life are actually not comfortable receiving love, even just by their close circle. And because they can't hold that space in their daily life, there's no way that they're going to be able to hold that amount of love by so many people. I grew up in a like super conservative and super religious home where I was taught that anyone who wanted to be famous must be like full of themselves and not humble and just like really self-centered. But what I want to offer is that in order to become famous, it actually is a lot of deep work. It's like why every time you listen to a podcast about some actor who just popped off right before they had their rock bottom moment, they talk about how they were about to give up and then they really did the work on themselves. That's what they were doing. They were creating that safety to be seen by massive amounts of people and becoming more and more authentically themselves.